At one rental at a time, we bring you experts from across the industry that are in the business, but I don't think you can appreciate just how massive the contribution is. Convoy Home Loans is the fifth largest non-QM lender in the country and sixth in total origination. And both Dustin and Jonathan are the principals, and they are here to help you guys. Thank you very much for being here. Dustin, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. And Jonathan, how are you?
Amazing.
Yeah, you're still a little burnt about losing out on that deal or being in second place that we heard about.
Man, yeah, it hurts. I'm still praying, but it hurts.
It hurts. Well, guys, you know what I want to do here is I want to find a silver lining if we can. And if you have to be living under a rock to know that rates aren't shooting higher. We got a huge beat on the jobs report, which took the 10-year over 4%, shattered it. And I would not surprise me if mortgage rates head higher. I actually have a thesis that if mortgage rate, and here I'm talking owner occupant, right? And then you could just add on for investors and all of that. If we can get the owner occupant mortgage rate close to 8%, it's going to really stop demand again, much like 7% did last year. We're going to see days on market explode higher. We are heading into the slow season, so this should be to be expected. But if rates head higher, it will slow down. And then, and only then, we can, for the first time, find motivated sellers. We're going to see who needs to sell versus who wants to sell. Am I just talking crazy, or what do you guys think about that?
No, I think that's the first real metric that we'll see increase the most is days on market, obviously, with rates kind of essentially staying above 7. And this is going to be our third time, I think, crossing the 7% average in the last year. And it's been a ping pong game, right, between essentially home buyers, whether they're owner occupied or even some maybe newer investors or even experienced investors, where it's 7, okay, I'm stopping. That's too high.
Yep, too high.
Whereas a year ago, shoot, 5 is high, 4 is good, right? So we're now in this ping pong game of, kind of 6 and 7. And the first thing we will see is, in my opinion, like you said, the days on market are going to increase a lot. And then obviously where I'm going with this is that, investors now have a much better opportunity to really see, who is a motivated seller. And I put in actually a deal yesterday that a client's been submitting offers for about 3 months. He found a duplex that was listed at 650, was on market for over 100 days. He got it for 500. Literally put it in yesterday. He's been going back and forth for 3 months, but that's a perfect example. And ultimately, I think for investors, mainly getting to 8% is better than being at 7% right now. Because you'll find a better deal and you'll find the motivated seller. First-time home buyers, I get that. It's going to be a lot harder the higher we tick up. Every eighth of a point, hurts a lot significantly for those that are, trying to buy their first home.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely think 8% mortgage rates would be great for investors, because we're going to get days on market and we're just going to be able to write disrespectful offers. And, a 500 on a 650, great. Dion, who came on, wrote a 400 on a 500. And that's going to be the key, right? Don't fish first day listings. Don't fish clean properties. Go write disrespectful offers. So I do agree with you. I think 7 is that line. Anything with a 7 and above, we can go hunting. But if it ticks down below 7, demand comes back. But Jonathan, you're active. You're shopping for deals. What do you think about, above and below 7? What are you seeing?
I mean, for me, and this is what I tell a lot of investors too, I think you tell the same thing. It's just the cost of money, right?
It is.
So everyone puts so much emphasis, especially on investment real estate. Everyone puts so much emphasis on the rate. And I'm like, at the end of the day, the rate doesn't really matter. You just need to write a better offer that makes the number work, right? So, and I tell people this, and they're like, no, you're just saying that because you want me to do the loan. I said, no, I don't want you to do the loan. I don't care if you do the loan. Trust me, it doesn't matter to me. I don't need your volume, but I want to make sure that you're getting into the best deal possible. So Dustin and I, we're always reminding our clients, look, yes, the rate is high. Just accept it's high. Look at the monthly payment, see if it works on the cash flow, and then it'll work.
Write a better deal.
Exactly.
Write a better deal.
Write the offer at the number that's going to make that cash flow work, right? It is extremely simple to just do that. even that. Like, you want $1,000 in cash flow? Great. Then that
Write
means
the
that
offer.
you need to make sure that you have the rents, actual rent, use actual rents, not market rents right now in this market. Use actual rents, find $1,000, right? And then at the same time, then use the $1,000 differential to figure out what the price you need to offer at is. And
Exactly.
underwrite all the, if it were me, I would underwrite every single deal at like 8%. Who cares?
Absolutely. Who cares?
Because who cares? Because worst case scenario, it's 8%. Best case scenario, it's 7%. So I'm like, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So that's what we tell our clients right now. And I think that's gonna, like you said, uptick, you know, everything in terms of that sense. And especially the stuff that's sitting on market, everyone's so antsy to sell, right? People are very, very antsy to sell and move. And right now, that's been a very, very hard thing to do. So because of that, like, people that I think personally, people that didn't know they were motivated just because they want to move, just because their wife wants a bigger house, their wife wants to downsize, whatever the situation is, right? They're going to have a reason to want to move, and they're going to be able to take a lower offer just based on emotions, right?
Yeah.
That's what they're willing to do, right? And those are the offers that you kind of want to write. One little tip that I would like to throw out there just for the ORAT listeners is see when they bought the property, right? You can ask your loan professional or an agent to pull up title, see when they bought the property, what they bought it for, find out if they have a note on it, right? Because you can see on chain of title if there's a note on it or not. Find out what the note is, find out what you think the differential is, right? Do the math on that and write an offer that obviously everyone needs to make money, right? Nobody's mad about people making money. If you are, there's a different problem, but
Yeah.
but but you know, write a disrespectful offer, but also a fair offer, right? To the market. Write it based on the information that you're doing. Do the background research, like you said, do the work, right? And then write an offer that really is going to help you achieve the whatever incremental cash flow you want, whether it's $300, $500, $1,000. Just build it in, do the work, and write the deals that do that. And that's going to go up. I think all the ORAT listeners, after watching this video, hopefully they just hit the ground running on Zillow and Redfin and just go hunting. Yeah.
No, I think that's exactly right. I would, you know, I'm not currently calling 8% mortgages, but I would love to see it because it would just stop demand. And as somebody who does the work every freaking day, I would be able to find out who's motivated or not. Because I will write the disrespectful offers. And if somebody tells me no, well, great. I'll follow up in 2 weeks, or that listing will expire and it'll go away. Because some people don't have to sell. Great. I'm not going to buy your stuff. But if you have to sell because you're done, you're tired, you're moving, we're going to find a number that works. And I'm going to use 8%. I think that's great advice. Underwrite everything at 8%. Also, if you can, only get 30-year money. Jonathan, you talked about a product that if you're doing what I'm looking for, the 10s to 20s, we can now have a product to get 30-year money on that. That's not common. Go back and watch video number 2 to see what that's all about. But I'm excited. This winter is going to be interesting. And Dustin, you talked about it. 7 is the number. Above 7 allows me to hunt. Below 7, if we were to go there, I think unlocks all this demand and it's just bananas again. Any closing thoughts and where should people reach out?
Go to convoyhomeloans.com for more information, and please let us know you came from ORAT.
And Dustin, you got any closing thoughts?
No, I think we covered a pretty good topic on this last video.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for being a part of it. You guys are massive and you come back each week. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.